Alright. So, may we start? Alright, so hi guys, welcome to my first ever video. Subject of matter today is the fire stuff. And we're going to talk about all the basics to control it before actually lighting it on fire. I guess it's safer. And when we're ready, we're going to make it double. So, three very basic moves today. First, the spin, because you need the most basic brick of construction of your art. The anti-spin, when your arm and your staff goes in opposite direction, really to elevate your technique. The ISO, which is all about controlling that energy. So, with all three of these moves, you'll be able to build your first choreos and just have fun, because at the end it's all about the pleasure. So, let's dive in. Are you guys all set up?
Yes, I think we're all good.
Set.
Alright, let's begin.
Burnt Fingers 2023, rolling.
Let's talk about fire dancing. So, tell us a bit about how you got into this art. What's the story behind it?
Yeah, well, back in 2019, so I was 18 and I just got my lifeguard diploma. And yeah, I really wanted to work at a campsite to enjoy, the entertainment parts of the job. So I went to Dordogne, and that's where I met Ben and later his girlfriend Leah. And yeah, we really clicked, really. They were like the entertainment managers, I think we can call it that way. And yeah, I learned everything I know with them. So of course we had a weekly show to put on, and of course with them being a fire artist, having been fire artist for years, the show was centered about that and centered on them because they were more experienced, and I was part of the decor, I guess. But yeah, it was really a good time. The next year, 2020, with us knowing each other a bit more and trusting each other a bit more, I had a bigger part in the show, already starting to manage a bit the preparation and security backstage, and also having more appearances on stage. And yeah, that was something. But 2021 really was the year where I learned the most. This year we were more ambitious. We put on two very different shows. The first one, the small one, if we call it that way, with only 5 people on stage doing very, very different choreos and techniques, everything. And I was in charge of the whole backstage operation. So the setup, the preparation, security, basically everything backstage. And I had quite a big part in the finale, and yeah, that was really amazing. And yeah, this year we wanted to go bigger, so we created an entire show, story-driven, quite beautiful style, I guess, and with 21 artists on stage, 3 technicians on stage control, and the stage not being an actual stage, but the pool of the campsite. We wrote a private story, recorded everything with voiceovers, and choreographed a 40-minute show for 300 to 500 spectators. And yeah, it was really the start of our teamwork, with everyone managing the part they've mastered. Leah being a professional dancer, she choreographed all the dancing parts. Well, you got through. She wrote the story with Ben. He created all the sonography, the music, the lighting, and trained everyone for the show. And I was in charge of all the fire equipment and the staging of the entire finale. we were doing a fire pride show, so of course we had flaming swords. And me being the film guy of the team, I searched inspiration everywhere, and together with Ben, we created fight choreography with flaming swords for 21 artists. And yeah, this was really, really amazing, and I learned a lot.
It
2022 really was, the epitome of those 3 forging years. Along with our team, we went to a new campsite in Bretagne, and we improved our small show. Having a small team, it was just the 3 of us now for this show, and thus was born the Cyber Show. And we created yet another show for the team with only 10 people, the Apocalypse Show. And I was in charge of the whole decor. Leah choreographed all the dancing parts, and Ben with the overall management. Mind you, I say everyone has a specific role, but with us being such a small team, everyone has a say in everything, And this year, proving that we could just work together, the three of us, it was really the proof that we could just, go out there and do fire shows for a living, and not only in the summer on the same campsite, So after the season, we created Fizz in Fire, our very own fire company. And Ben and Leah do it all year long, for everyone who wants a fire show. And I'll join them for the summer for a full, fire season. And we keep each other updated on our creative process, to get the shows, better and better, And it's gonna be a good season this year.
You must have learned a lot over these years, haven't you?
Yeah, I did so much.
Tell us a bit more about that.
Well, it's all about growing up, I was 18 when I started, I'm now 21, and those are really formative years, when you become an adult. First job, first professional relationships, out of, families and friends. And yeah, it's all important. It's all about, getting that arrogant cunt out of you, innit? At least it was for me. I knew nothing when I started, learned a bit for the second year, and wanted to talk too much in the third, and I learned to listen, not only to more experienced people, but also to those with less experience, because everyone has to have and can say something in this domain. Because we're making art, we are creating wonder for people, kids or adults.
Ils n'ont pas lâché l'affaire. Ils sont une quinzaine sur scène avec le ménage, avec l'entretien, avec l'animation, avec l'accueil. Faites du bruit s'il vous plaît pour cette équipe du bordel. La bouclie, je vous ai pas assez entendu. Faites du bruit pour cette équipe.
This was among, the biggest life lesson I got from doing this. I learned a lot about myself. I learned to trust myself, because I wasn't an art kid at all. And then, you have to be in stage in front of a lot of people, and this is stressful shit, But now I really love it, because again, it's about bringing that wonders to the spectators.
Yeah. Allez, Tom.
What the public sees is the result of a 3-step program. But spread on years, First you learn the moves, then you elevate your technique, work on it, and once you got this all, you bring life and energy to it. And you're working with fire, so you can't really control everything. So you gotta, go with the flow and just see what brings you sometimes.
Have you ever burned yourself?
Oh yes, I did so many times, but it's part of the process, you know. The more you burn yourself, the more you learn, and you learn to control your body, to trust it, and you know, and you make mistakes, but you know that's part of the learning process. You know, all those burns are just the result of time spent on learning, you know, and they built what I am today. And no matter how much you learn, you still burn yourself, you know, because at the end of the day, you're still playing with fire. The thing is, this art, it's a dichotomy. It's almost a paradox between two sides so opposite that they complete each other. Dancing with fire, it's about, you know, the control. You have control over your body, control over your staffs, and in a way, control of the fire. You gotta combine the precision and technique with the flow of the flames. Every move has been repeated again and again, and you always know precisely where your staffs are. They should be an extension of your arm. The flame should never scare you, for she provides the light. She's what people see in the dark, but only the way you intend to show them.
Tell me, do you miss me like I miss you?
The body, the flame, and the control you have over them. It's what people see, what they came for, and the sheer performance of it should always be perfect. It's an art of mastery. It's a dance. On the other side of the spectrum, you're trying to control something that cannot be controlled. You know, fire is wild, fire is free, fire is dangerous. The pure violence of it won't ever be tamed. One should then learn, you know, to accept this violence and let his soul mate with the vicious flame.
Tell me, do you miss me like I miss you? Tell me, does she
Embrace the heat, embrace the pain, take this violence all in and let the body express the pure flaming desire of the soul.
part of you wants to be here instead? Tell me, do you miss me?
Embrace the chaos. Embrace the raging fire. One should then accept that he can't and won't ever control everything, but that it is the pure beauty of the art.